Welcome back to Thanks for Sharing, everyone. We're your hosts, David O.
Eric V.
And Carly R.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
That went so much smoother than with Allie. With Allie, it was all jumbled, and again, it got fucked up. But no, that went swimmingly.
Nah.
All right. So
playing. Are you throwing shade?
Oh yeah, you got one up on her for sure. Oh, I'm throwing shade at Allie, 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna mince that. I'm throwing shade at Allie. That's fine. She'll throw it back. Cool. All right. So who would like to start? Should I start?
Go ahead.
Not me.
What?
Okay, I'll start.
Go ahead, David. You want to start since you said, should I start? So you have something to share about. So go ahead.
Jesus. Okay. So I officially put in my 2 weeks at my job.
Congratulations.
Which is it's such an I didn't realize how much of a stress relief it would really be, and just how much stress was coming from that situation. And it really, and I talked a lot about it with Herb the other night, because after I did it on Monday, and I was driving home from my shift, and I was talking to my sponsor, talking to Herb, and I was like, why do I feel guilty? I was like, why is there this guilt in my mind? He was like, because you're a good person. He was like, most people, a lot of people don't think about that shit. They just do things and they don't think about how it's going to affect other people. But what kind of situation they're in at work right now. Even with me they're short-staffed, and so you're going to put people you care about in a more difficult situation, and you're taking that onto yourself. And I was like, oh shit. So and he was 100% right. I was taking a lot of this, I don't know, situational guilt onto myself, which was really it's kind of non-existent, because it's a job. I'm going to get replaced, and they've been in business for 36 years. They'll be fine. They've gone through general managers before, and they'll go through another one. But yeah, the level of stress that I know has been lifted, just because I see a change and a new opportunity, and just a brighter future, where honestly, Eric, we had talked about how a few months ago, I was kind of feeling hopeless a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really changed just by new opportunities in my life. And today's my day off. It was a good day. We did a drive-by birthday parade for my sister's mother-in-law. So I'll give her a shout out, Fran McDonough. Happy birthday! Yeah, it was pretty cool. We just my sister had set it up because she's living in the in-law suite at her house and everything. She set it up over Facebook as sort of a little surprise birthday party for her, because you can't do much. And people just came and drove in the driveway, got out, social distance, gave their gifts. Everybody had masks on, and it was a really cool way to sort of circumvent the situation. And the way her mother-in-law lit up from because she had no idea that it was going to happen. So all of her friends and relatives just one by one for a little while, just driving up the driveway, saying their hi, how are you? Everything's good, love you, happy birthday, and then driving off. It was pretty cool to see, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it. It was a good day.
Cool.
Thanks for letting me share. What do you got, Carly? I'm putting you on the spot.
There you are. I don't know. I don't have much going on other than I'm stuck just with myself and the dog all the time, and it's starting to drive me crazy. I mean, being, what is it now, like week, I don't even know what week it is, but I feel like it's been 2 months in this house. Like,
it's been 2 months.
I'm lucky. Yeah, I feel, was that like the question? It's been 2 months, or like,
no, it has
been 2 months?
It has been 2 months.
Yeah, and it's getting to me. I'm sick of it. Like, I still have a job and everything, but like, I'm still getting paid, but I'm not in school working. Like, so I'm constantly sitting on meetings, like Zoom meetings with students or with other teachers or whatever it is. And my day consists of Zoom meetings and dog walks. And there's stuff that I should be doing that I'm just not doing. And then I'm beating myself up about it. So that's a fun cycle to go through, especially sitting in the house by myself. But today, or actually the past couple of days, the reason I might have been out when this started is because I went to go pick up a patio set, which I've been obsessing about for the past 3 days. we finally cleaned up our backyard and like wanted an area to be able to sit outside. Now it's getting nicer. And since Monday, I've been looking for patio sets, and I've ordered them online, and then they are out of stock, so my order gets canceled. So in the past 2 days, I've been to 4 Targets and ordered from 2 separate Targets online and ordered from a Walmart, but I finally got the patio set so I can stop obsessing about it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, thank God, because it's something pointless that has been consuming me for the past 3 days, and it's been absolutely miserable. And something so simple and small has been so overwhelming, and it like now seems so stupid that I was that stressed out about it. But like once I get something in my head, it's stuck. But yeah, that's pretty much that's all been going on. Like I'm just like it's this repetitive cycle of what's going on in my head, and trying not to like lose my shit over it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me share.
Yeah. Where are you at, Eric?
Well, it's good to hear, David, that you're, you don't want to, like, you're not in this depressed, dark state anymore, and the world's starting to look up a little bit more, you know. It's good to hear.
Yeah. It got dark for a while.
It was a little dark.
I'm happy for you.
You know?
What was that, Carly?
I said, I'm really happy for you. Like, you've been waiting for this opportunity for a really long time, and I'm really excited.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, Eric.
No, it's okay. I'm just contemplating on what I'm about to say, and one of the things that I've come to realize is I was talking to my sponsor last week, and this will sound very awful, but he asked me.
Okay.
He was like, "All right, so we've been quarantined for about 2 months now. What do you miss the most?" And I thought about it. I was like, I don't really miss anything.
Nothing?
That's Eric.
I was like, I guess I miss seeing my grandmothers.
Yeah.
And I mean,
you don't miss getting on airplanes 2 or 3 times a week?
No, I can't say I miss the travel. I mean, I miss it sometimes, but not all the time. Travel's a double-edged sword. Like, I mean, it's cool, I guess. You do miss it. I do miss traveling, but it also sucks. It can suck so much.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like I can play games online with my friends. I can socialize. I've been socializing over the internet with friends since I was a kid. Like, that is not something hard to do. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not like, yeah, I miss hanging out with people. but it's not something where I also really like hanging out with myself. So like,
Yeah.
that's like, to
You're
be
the most
real,
comfortably introverted person ever.
to be honest, it's kind of great. Like, this is kind of great for me. Like, this isn't really my, like, at least hanging out by myself. I'm really comfortable hanging out by myself.
Yeah.
The one of the things I would like is like not feeling anxiety when I have to go to the grocery store. That will be a nice feeling. That's something I'm looking forward to. I don't like the anxiety. I won't go to the Giant in Catonsville. That place is disgusting, man. That place is fucking just nasty.
God, no. Why would it? No, that place is terrible.
Well, it's close by the house, you know, but like, you know, not going there anymore. But I think that's one of the things.
Which one do you go to?
I actually go to Roots
Me?
now. You're asking me.
Oh.
So I go all the way
Yeah.
out to Clarksville because it's just,
Oh.
it has pretty much everything I want. And then anything I need to like, there's nothing from Giant I really need that isn't at Roots. And if I need to get something else, I'll go to Wegmans, but I'm not going to fucking Wegmans right now. That place is fucking always crazy. Jesus, like any
It's
fucking
actually,
time
it
of the
actually
day.
isn't.
What, right now? The one in Columbia?
Yeah. Yeah, I went 2 weeks ago, and it really wasn't all that crowded or anything.
I'm sure now it is, though.
And
Neither
yeah, probably
neither is the
now.
Giant on Wilkins Avenue.
I can see that
Giant
place.
on
I go to that Giant.
Oh. You should go to the one in Elkridge.
It's the one on Wilkins Avenue is like 2 minutes from my house.
That's true, but the one in Elkridge is so nice.
And there's a drive-in Dunkin' right there too, so, you know.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, that's an acceptable Giant. That's okay.
that's acceptable, Giant.
Hey, there are levels to Giant, just like there's levels to Target as well. Like there's 2 Targets nearby. There's one in Columbia and one in Ellicott City. And I'll be honest, I prefer the one in Columbia.
I went to both today. They both suck.
Whoa.
Well, they
babe.
didn't have what I wanted. We went to Columbia, Ellicott City, Crofton, and Glen Burnie.
Jesus.
You better watch your Target karma, because next time they'll have nothing, absolutely nothing you want.
Oh, I'll find something.
The Target speaks to you. It might stop speaking to you.
Whatever. I'll save money.
It's just a store.
Don't say that. You can't say that out loud, Eric. Not about Target.
Just
So you don't miss anything? That's not surprising.
I just like having a lot more time to myself. That's really
I know.
That's really the
I know you, buddy.
I think that's one of the interesting things, and you and I have talked about this, and it's probably a controversial topic where I feel like what this is really teaching people is like, how comfortable are you with yourself? Like, do you have hobbies? Do you like?
I knew Carlo was gonna groan.
Do you like? That's a good question though. It's like, do you have hobbies? Are you able to like fill up your time with like activities that don't involve other people? Because really, at the end of the day, like seeing other people is just a distraction from spending time with yourself. So you can enjoy it.
That's a little bit too much.
You can enjoy it, but I'm just saying, if you're having difficulty doing this every day, like, you got to think about that. Is that...
And you're codependent as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an adjustment period. When you have a status quo of what your life is, whatever your quote unquote normal is in your life, and we have all experienced that for 20 plus years.
David, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if your well-being is based on your interactions with others and you're not able to make yourself like feel better, that's an intrinsic issue within the mental health of your, like, in your mental health. Like,
but that's not all of it.
No, but that's
part of it.
That is part of it, though. Like
Yes.
Part of recovery is being able to sit with yourself. Like being able to sit with yourself, and if you can't sit with yourself, and I understand these are extreme situations, but if you can't do it for at least like a few days, and like you're like not, and that's like, and I get like I don't know, but again, I'm introverted and I love hanging out with me, so I'm not the best person to talk about this with because I got lots of shit to do around here.
Yeah, you do, and your life is always constantly busy.
Yeah, I'm always busy. I talk to so many fucking people every day. So that's also another thing, is I talk to a shit ton of people every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on calls. I was on calls from 9 until 6:30. So right before I started talking to you guys.
I would not trade spots with you. I don't think I could. You know, more like not only like I wouldn't, I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Like the amount of shit you do would drive me insane. But you're just like, it is what it is. You just got to do it.
So David, I know you don't.
All right.
I know you don't want to switch places with me because I just have I have to do it. What do you like? I mean, yeah. I mean, what else? Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do the task that you need to do? That. You know.
No, I understand, but you know what I mean. Like there's people in life that we would switch places with. You're not one of them. I don't, and you wouldn't switch places with me either.
No, I wouldn't. No,
you don't want to. Like doing my fucking job. That shit sucks. Like we talked about the 13-hour, 14-hour days, and it just boggled your fucking mind.
Well, what boggles 13 and 14-hour days do not boggle my mind. I am very comfortable with 13 and 14-hour days, and I do work them. You know, I've worked them in the job I have now, but I've also worked them with like weddings and stuff like that, and like production jobs. So
it's taxing, dude.
No, but what bothers me about your job is that it's not staffed efficiently. Is there's like the fact that like doubles are built into the schedule just is like, it doesn't make any sense from any like from anything. Like, so if I have a deadline, I'm going to pull, like there's many times where I'll pull like 14-hour days, but like that's by my choice. Like your schedule is forcing you to do a 14-hour day. And like, I don't know, even when I was in retail, I didn't pull doubles that often, you know, but like a double is built into your schedule every week. And I just think that's an absurd way. It's just an absurd way to like run a business.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
40 hours in 3 days. I work 40 hours in 3 days, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like it isn't efficient. It's a shitty way to, you know, garner morale among your employees. I honestly,
it breaks you. That's what the restaurant business does, man. It burns people out. It thrives on fresh bodies and then burning them out. The only like. In the restaurant industry, maybe 10% are lifers, and that's probably a high number. It's probably closer to about 5% are lifetime restaurant food workers. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It is a crazy fucking life. Does anybody else have anything pressing to share?
I don't think so.
I do have one thing. I would like to congratulate Carly R. for joining the podcast recovery team and doing a fabulous job on her first podcast, her first speaker, and her first thanks for sharing. Because I'll be honest,
thank you.
I'm going to throw some more shade at Allie. She was kind of in the weeds a little bit when it came to the questions on her first episode. She has since transitioned seamlessly, but the first time she was like, I didn't really know what to ask or how to ask stuff. No.
Well,
and
that's not out of the norm. I mean, it's not like you can sit in meetings and ask people once they're done sharing.
That's
That's
true.
what I was nervous about, too. I thought I was going to shit the bed on that.
No, I thought you did better than Allie. If we're just looking at first episodes right next to each other, your transition into the Q&A was more seamless than Allie's, and I tip your cap to that. And I'm really happy you're on board. You did a great job.
Well, thank you. I'm happy that the first one's over with.
Yep.
Because I think that also got in my head today. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I believe it. And it was easy as pie. You did a great job. Can we give her a round of applause, Eric? Way to go, Carly. Congratulations. And welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, let me be the first to say to Eric and Carly, thanks for sharing. I love you guys.
I love you guys, too.
Keep coming back, David.
Eric's probably not going to say it. Yep, there it is. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening in to Just for Sharing. Make sure and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. For more information about Eric, Carly, Allie, and myself, go to podcastrecovery.com. Most importantly, stay safe, stay clean.